Hey, marking here, and here's a well, this is a trash site, Salon. It used to be okay like 10 years ago, but again, all these identitarians took it over, and now it's just used for satire. Well, not really satire. Things that you would imagine would be satire 10 years ago. It's what the site is now. So here's the headline: Yale psychiatrist Brandy Lee, lockdown protesters resemble child soldiers and urban gangs. She probably means Hitler Youth and black people. That's what she really means. But she wants to keep her job. It's okay to call them Hitler, but you can't call them black gangs. No, no, no. Another one of these articles that she should be fired, but she won't because she has the right thinking. She's on the right side of history. So anyway, let's get right to it. This is by Igor Deresh. A Yale psychiatrist has warned that pro-Trump lockdown protesters who exhibit similar psychology as child soldiers could quickly turn into armed troops in the streets if President loses his re-election bid. Dr. Bandy Exley, a forensic psychiatrist at Yale School of Medicine, said the armed protesters are a natural evolution of the loyalty to president demands from supporters. Many of these protests have evidently been organized by deep-pocketed allied with the president. It's a shame she never spoke up after Hillary Clinton lost. It's a shame she didn't speak up when Antifa. Maybe she did. I've never read it, but it never gained traction. But she never has she not seen the past 4 years with the dirt bags on the left. Again, this is Yale. Go figure. Again, no matter what degree somebody has, they'll always go back to what they really are. Like, women are natural victims. They're over emotional thinkers, and these are their mood swings essentially. Anyway, a leader author of textbook violence has sounded the alarm about the danger posed by the president for years. She edited the dangerous case of Trump after the election with a group of fellow mental health professionals. I was thinking mentally insane health professionals. All right. The book authors recently stated a chat series entitled "America: An Abusive Relationship." Lee has served the project group lead before the okay, World Health Organization Prevention Alliance. All right, well, we see where this is going. Subconsciously, it's a loyalty test for people, Lee said. In Africa, where I did some ethnographic work, child soldiers would be recruited. Say black people. Black people. Yeah, black people. Similarly, in urban gangs, yeah, black people in America, one may be challenged to kill a police and uphold the gang rules. Sometimes when these people talk about other people, they're really talking about themselves, their belief system, their group that they support. This is what I think she's doing. She's projecting. Projecting is just a psychological term. She's projecting herself onto others. That's what this really is. All right, let's just wrap this garbage up. We're now entering my specialty: public health approaches to violence prevention and how to stop epidemics of violence before they happen. Lee added, individual violence is hardly predictable since even the most violent individuals are not violent most of the time, but societal violence is entirely predictable. Prevention is still hard to talk about since we must act before we see things unfold, but it is highly effective. It is true of pandemics and true of mental health. We can enlighten ourselves to science and prevent catastrophes before they occur. Maybe you should have talked to your buddies at the World Health Organization about preventing catastrophes. These people are all insane. It's like they're. See, this one strikes me as more just mentally disturbed than evil. All right. Again, she goes back to her natural base. Her natural instinct is to be emotional. If she doesn't get her way, she's throwing a tantrum, right? So she's throwing a tantrum right now. This is what they do She finds a group of other emotional buddies and they write a book, and here we are. Her views only represent those of the World Mental Health Coalition of which she is president. Oh boy. Trump has tried to play both ways, arguing that the lockdown guidelines save millions of lives while calling for end the lockdowns. That's pretty much how it works. You lock things down. It seems okay. It's time to end it. That's pretty much how you should want it. I don't understand what these people are. How does the cognitive dissonance affect the public? I, you know when there's mental gymnastics. That's just a term people use for like these people with who try to like do like some type of reverse logic, but double reverse or triple reverse logic. This is what this is. But she has a degree, so there it is. Having no core, but wishing to avoid accountability, he often tries to cover all grounds. But the psychological effect of the public will eventually be most harmful. Not the devastating pandemic, not the economic hardship, even the incompetence itself. How he hypnotized and misled the public. Again, he's trying to really call her Hitler. Like these are things that people who try to be stunning and brave will try to see online. He seduced. He seduced people, with his words. This is exactly what she's basically alluding to. Another awful person, pushing communist talking points, which is feminism, which is over the emotional reaction to everything, and the communists use this to their advantage. Worse than the Great Depression. Yeah. That's why you open the economy, honey. Yeah, everything's calming down. You have to open the economy, otherwise everything will collapse. But this is what these people want deep down. Again, all these college professors, a lot of them were promoted by the communists. They're pushed in the school system. Here we are, and they're also taught by other communists in the school system back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. And here we are. They push men out of the school system. So the reason why you kind of push men away from things, because men are the pushback. Okay, men are the logical thinkers. They're the pushback to essentially the left path, essentially. Okay, that's what men are. They push back this stuff. Women will always go along with societal trends, with what other people tell them to do, and rarely do they think outside the box. Anyway, so this is an article. I'll just put it up. It's just everything I explained. That's what it is. It's all gonna go to emotional reactions, somehow trying to defend the communists while attacking the nationalists, essentially. Okay. All right. So take care. Salon's not your friend. It's another one of these terrible sites with awful ideology. And yeah, here you can see a picture right here. They're trying to portray this as a bad thing, but this is a good thing. Men defend freedom. Okay. All right. You can see the guys' faces. They don't look. How do I say this? Again, you can tell by people how they are. You can tell if they're like really violent, and you can tell again. You can tell by the masculine looks on the faces. Just look hard. You can tell. Okay. I don't see any soy drinkers. All I can see these guys under the mask, but these guys don't look like soy drinkers at all. Okay, you can tell. She looks a bit nuts. Okay, let's be honest. She looks a bit nuts. Anyway, take care, share, save, subscribe, thumbs up, and hopefully the truth isn't too offensive. We need to go back to a world where the truth is worshipped rather than annihilated. All right, take care, bye.